This episode of Critters and Cultures is brought to you by Maddie's Fund, championing a more inclusive, innovative, and compassionate world for pets and people. Hashtag thanks to Maddie's. We're also supported by Elevate, a nonprofit dedicated to building equity and opportunity in the pet industry. Learn more, get involved, or join the movement today at elevatepetpros.org. Hashtag we rise together. Hello, I'm Dr. Azalia Boyd, and I am here at the largest pet retail conference in the nation, SuperZoo, and I get to talk to so many different emerging brands and brands that have actually been on the shelf. I am actually here with Mecca, okay? And Mecca is the Next Wave Pitch Competition winner. So he just won a total Shark Tank moment. And I want to learn more about his business. He told me a little while ago that I could use his products on my own hair, my own ethnic hair, which is so exciting. So Mecca, thank you so much for chatting with us.
No problem.
Tell me about your products. Well, where are you from?
So I'm born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. I'm first generation. My mother's Yoruba, my father's Igbo.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
But and for those that don't know the tribes of Yoruba and Igbo, where is that?
That's Nigerian.
Okay.
That's West Africa.
West Africa. Okay, awesome. So tell us about your products. You have a business called Nkita, right?
Nkita means dog in Igbo, West African language. And so our hero ingredient in Nkita is Moringa. And Moringa also is endemic and comes from West Africa.
Wow.
So that's how we tied in the roots. And the packaging, if you notice, has a little green, white, green on it.
This is absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. So it's a no rinse foam moisturizing shampoo. You said that I could feel a little bit of it.
So what I want you to do, this is how we do at the trade shows. I'm gonna go on this side,
okay,
and then I'm gonna pump a little bit of this. I want you to massage that through. All
right, I'm gonna massage it through.
And think of this as a...
So I'm not rinsing this, correct?
No, this whole line is waterless, doesn't require any water at all. It's no rinse, waterless, grooming set, as we like to call it.
Oh my goodness, first of all, the aroma.
Okay.
And the feel, it's very light, and it smells amazing. I don't know if that's the feedback that you wanted from me, but...
I did. So what we look for is non-greasy, non-sticky, no residue. Like I said, you look at it as a hand sanitizer with extra moisturizing agents. So this is your cleanser.
Okay.
So, like I said, if you finished eating, maybe you used the washroom, there was no sink around, you can totally...
And I feel hydrated.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like I'm glowing right now. What else do you have?
So step 2 would be our leave-in conditioner. So grapeseed, moringa, lavender, coconut, some of the main ingredients for this. The grapeseed oil is our winner in this. I just want to add a little bit. That's all you need.
Okay, just a small amount.
A little bit goes a long way.
So I rub it again?
And you rub it again.
Okay. I like that a little bit goes a long way because that means my bottles are going to last for a long time.
For a long
right?
time. And then that grapeseed oil in this absorbs fast and penetrates fast. So it penetrates the hair, penetrates the skin, and it absorbs into the hair and skin fast.
That's what I was going to say. So normally, like if I'm putting this on my pet, right, I'm thinking about the pets that are really hairy. How do we get down to the skin?
So you just massage it in, or you can use a brush or a tool and massage it in. And then what happens is that it penetrates so fast into their hair and skin, by the time they try to lick it off, it's already in. They can't do that.
Okay. Oh my God. Are you sure this isn't just a human product?
How do you like
I'm going home. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, it feels amazing.
You.
So that was step 1 and step 2.
And step 2.
And there's a step 3?
And there's a step 3.
Okay.
For fantastic.
Okay.
Fantastic bundle.
So this is what I'm doing with my pet.
Exactly. This is exactly what you'll be doing with your pet.
Okay, this is what I'm doing with my pet. I can't use part 1 without using pet 2?
You can use them independently, or you can use them all as a system. That's a great thing about this. So if there's a situation like, for instance, this deodorizer. Say you go for a walk and come back, and you notice your pet is scratching or itching, you can use this deodorizer on them in case they might have picked up fleas or ticks from the park or from the grass.
Okay. Aside, but of course the pets are also on flea and tick prevention. We want to just put that plug in. But this is something additional. All right, let's get it.
And so this is our deodorizer. You can use this for human use as a body spray or an insect repellent.
Oh my gosh. That is good.
Thank you.
That is good. And we did not review this ahead of time. So this is really good. Yeah,
this is organic.
It is amazing.
Yes,
oh my
you.
goodness. So from Nigeria, I'm the host of the Critters and Cultures podcast. So I talk a lot about cultural diversity and animal welfare, animal health, and the connection. Do you have your products being sold in Nigeria?
You know what? I just started seeing that their grooming started taking off in Lagos and things. So now I'm trying to. I've connected with 2 groomers in Lagos and 1 vet actually, and they want to all start wholesaling it, retailing it, and I would love to see what that market is looking like overseas as it's emerging.
If you're packing your bags and you think about me, I've never been to Lagos. I've been to different parts of West Africa, but never Lagos, so I'd love to go.
Oh, yeah.
Shameless plug there. Okay, well, thank you so much. This is amazing. Congratulations to you. Amazing products, and I'm going to try to figure out how I can take a package home is what I'm going to do. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This episode of Critters and Cultures is brought to you by our sponsors. First, Maddie's Fund, a family foundation that believes in a world where every pet has a loving home and every family has the support they need to stay together. Inspired by a beloved miniature schnauzer named Maddie, the fund is transforming animal welfare through innovation, education, and equity. Whether it's funding groundbreaking foster programs, supporting community collaboration grants, or offering free online learning for animal care professionals, Maddie's Fund is investing in the people and ideas that move us forward. They also believe that inclusion matters because real change happens when we uplift every voice in this work. Learn more, get involved, or start learning today at maddiesfund.org. #thanks to Maddie's. Hello, I'm Dr. Azalia Boyd, and I'm the host of the Critters and Cultures podcast. And we are here at the largest pet retail conference in the nation. And I have the pleasure of speaking with several emerging brands and sometimes big name brands as well. And we're just learning more about their stories. And so I have with me Teju. Teju, thank you so much for having this conversation with us today.
It's my pleasure.
Absolutely. So tell me the name of your business.
It is Skona Petco, and we purposely named it Skona because it's a combination of our 2 dogs' names, Skipper and Kona, and we just combined it to be Skona. So it's literally like they are the inspiration behind what we do.
And I love how you blended those names. So tell me about your origin. Tell me your why. Tell me a little bit more. I mean, we're on the Critters and Cultures podcast, and I've heard so much about your treats, your foods, how you are in Asia and several parts of Asia. Tell me more about that.
I'm originally from India.
Okay.
My family grew up, my husband's family, I am from India. And in Indian culture, we treat food as everything because that's the first medicine that you eat and that heals you from inside. And Ayurveda has been part of our culture for thousands and thousands of years, and it is just the way of our life. Like, turmeric, ashwagandha, these are not just names that we throw because they go from in our food to our skin care.
Yeah.
They also act as a first aid because I know my grandmothers used to put turmeric before. If I got hurt, used to put turmeric before putting any Dettol or antiseptic cream because that acts as antibacterial, antifungal.
So turmeric. A huge Indian spice. I'm also from the Caribbean, so we use it like in curries and things like that, right? Was put on wounds?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Wow. The other day, my kid got hurt and he cut his lip.
Yeah.
And I did not put anything on his lip. I put turmeric because, he can eat it. Antibacterial cream, if he eats it, I don't know what happens. But turmeric, it acts up really fast. Yeah.
Wow.
So food is a very, very important to us, what we eat.
Yeah.
And that's what we are feeding our pets for generations to come. Like, they eat what we eat. Like someone said on the stage, you are what you eat. Your pets are what you eat.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to bring to the North American or to the American pet industry.
Okay.
The Indian roots, the Indian food, the Indian culture.
Now let me ask you. So pet ownership in India. Do you live in India right now?
No.
Okay, so you're here in the States. Pet ownership in India. What do pet owners typically, this is going to sound like a really naive question, but what do pet owners in India feed their pet? Is it more standard kibble typically?
Not really.
Okay.
They cook for their pets.
Okay.
So how you cook for yourself, it's exactly the same meats, the fruits, the veggies, the fishes. That's what they eat in India.
Okay.
But there was a wave where they started feeding the shelf-stable kibble and the commercial pet food, but they went back. to what they were doing because they're like, I don't think this is food because that's not who we are. So we try to feed pets what we eat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that has to be such a warm way. I know in the States, there are a lot of people that come to me as a veterinarian and they tell me, this is what I'm feeding my dog, you know, and some veterinarians say, you know, don't feed table food, don't feed scraps. How do you plan on getting the veterinary industry potentially and people here to do more home prepared diets and really believe in your mission?
So my vet on board, Dr. Ruth Roberts, is a huge advocate of, homemade diets, and then you supplement with supplements and organ meats and stuff like that. So we are not against the veterinarians who say you don't feed them fresh food or anything. But this is an alternative that you haven't looked at it. So look it from an open lens. Just be open to what the health benefits are. Just don't, be a gatekeeper into something more holistic and natural healing. So that's the only way I can, tell the veterinarians. Yeah.
Listen, I have clients that come in all the time that tell me they were managing this wound and they were putting coconut oil, and coconut oil fixes everything. It gets rid of the fleas, it gets rid of the rash, all of these things. But there is something very special about for pet owners to feel that they're giving their pet the best thing, right?
Best thing, yeah.
We are, as pet owners and as an industry, we are definitely more, nowadays, we're seeing that pets are a part of the family, right? What we eat, we want to feed them. We want a long life for ourselves. We also want a long life for them.
Correct.
And everyone knows the benefits of turmeric. There's no argument there. So kudos to you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
What's one thing you're trying to get out of SuperZoo?
Connections.
Okay.
Access to capital and strategic partnerships. That is what I want.
So connections, access to capital, and strategy for digital partnerships.
Strategy for any strategic partnership. Okay. Yeah, it could be digital marketing, just someone who can accelerate our growth in launching the supplements. It could be any partnership. Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Thank you for what you do. I can't wait to dive into your products and see how I can maybe bring them to the clinic.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Teju. Thank you so much. This episode is also brought to you by our community partner, Elevate, a nonprofit dedicated to reshaping the pet industry through equity, access, and opportunity. From professional development and mentorship to supplier diversity and community collaboration, Elevate is creating space for Black and Indigenous people of color, entrepreneurs, and leaders to grow, thrive, and transform the future of pets and the people who love them. Because where new voices rise, the entire industry moves forward. Learn more, get involved, or join the movement today at elevatepetpros.org. #We rise together. Oh. You guys are like household names. The Trap King and Nathan the Cat Lady.
Take it.
What are you guys doing here at SuperZoo?
Yeah, I love coming here. I get to meet all the sponsors that I have worked with, finding either ones who want to be sponsors or people that might help donate to some of the rescues we work with. I mean, this is where all the brands are, so it's the best place to be.
It's the hottest thing.
Exactly.
Have you been here before?
Oh, yeah. We come here every year. So, I do Trap King, Humane Cat Solutions, Cat Rescue. So, always coming out, meet new brands, see if we can collaborate, work with different people that rescue cats.
Yeah, I love it. And so, give me a day in the life of Nathan the Cat Lady and the Trap King combo.
Oh my God. Wait, here or in general?
Let's do it in general.
In general, because my days are, it depends on the day. Like last week we were out trapping. We got 7 cats, 4 kittens. Yep. That was busy days, but most days wake up, go to the gym, come home, film skits, get content done, respond to emails. I mean, we're one-man band, so we're doing all of the negotiations, contracts, skits, and then going out and rescuing animals.
So you guys want sponsorships?
Yes.
Need sponsorships?
Of course.
Money? Funding?
Yeah. That's the only way to do it. Yeah.
Surgeries cost. Cat surgeries cost a lot.
Surgeries cost.
Yeah.
Favorite thing about cats?
Their attitude. I love that they don't like you.
Their bad attitude or good?
Well, no, it's like they're so particular. Like if they like you, but you got to earn it. Yeah. And if you haven't earned it, they will sass you. And I love that so much. Like,
what about you? Favorite thing?
I love it that you got to earn it. Like dogs, they feel like, okay, I love humans already.
Yeah.
Cats, it takes a special breed of a person
100%.
to be with pets. So I love that.
And listen, you guys are, again, well known. you specifically, I know, Trap King Sterling, you were on Netflix. You were also a rapper at one point in time.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Tell me how you went from rapper to cat rescuer.
It's crazy. I was on break from a music tour with Tech Nine, and in between that break, I just looked on Craigslist looking for something to do.
Yeah.
Went to a cat rescue, and they was like, "Hey, we don't see a lot of men. We don't see a lot of people of color that's doing this. So can you stay?" And it kind of hit me in the feels, and I stuck with it.
You stuck with it.
Stuck
I
with
love
it.
that. And then how did you guys become this power couple?
Well, I mean, we met at Catman Bingo at a cat cafe, like you do, naturally. And then I was just like, he was telling me about TNR. I didn't know anything about it. I was like, oh, I want to learn about that. And then I was teaching him, like, hey, here's how to do the content creator side, because I was only doing funny videos. And so it was just kind of a nice mix. He showed me rescue. I showed him how to make funny videos. And then we just started teaming up with brands. And I think the biggest team up, the first one was when we had the Cat Person's Dating app. There was a company, they were looking for somebody, and they were like, it's down to you and one other guy. And I was like, well, who's the other guy? And they're like, Sterling the Trap. I was like, we'll do it together. That's my boy. Let's do it together. And then we ended up taking that to Shark Tank, and we were on Shark Tank. And ever since then, we just worked with a bunch of brands. We travel together. So, yeah, it's been a good partnership.
Listen, you guys are doing amazing work in the community. You guys are representing the cat lovers of America. In the nation. You guys recently also did some travel, I think, too, right? Internationally?
Oh, Spain. Yeah.
Spain.
We
Tell me about that.
So we went out with Daphne Legacy Tour, and we rescued 32 dogs and 3 cats and brought them back. And then we also filmed it to document it, to show. A lot of people don't know there's these dogs called galgos that they use them for sport hunting, and then they kill them at the end of every season. So Spain kills like 60 to 100,000 dogs every year. So we went out. And we meant to just get dogs, and then we saw these cats, and we're like, we're going to take cats. Couldn't say no.
Couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we, I'm the host of the Critters and Cultures podcast, right? What was one of the biggest things that you felt in your soul going internationally and maybe learning a little bit of the cultural differences that happen in Spain that maybe don't happen on this side of the world?
I will say, so I'll say this, a lot of places, because I've been to Greece and rescued cats, and I'll say some places, they lack resources. Spain, a lot of what they do is cultural.
Yeah.
So it's not a lack of resource for what they do. It's kind of cultural. It's kind of embedded in them to do what they do. So that's something that was a hard thing to learn. It wasn't really a good thing, but it was good to learn that, because I was thinking it was just all about lack of resources.
And they are changing, though. Like, that's half the country hates what they do.
Right.
The other half is like, no, we do that. Like, and they're protesting and battling it out.
Yeah.
So they are evolving. They're changing. So I think part of it's just raising awareness so the rest of the world can be like, hey, cut it out. Because there's some things, it's like culturally, they're like, yeah, you kill dogs, you kill bulls. There's some other cultural things that Sterling found out when they're there that has not gone away yet, which was very, you ever walk into a room and the record player stops and everyone looks at, that was interesting.
That.
What was that from? I don't.
It's kind of a race thing.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
so as a black man walking into
you go down into like Medina del Campo, Madrid, like him being black thing, like everybody would like turn and look, and it was like they still do that here. Oh, this is weird.
I didn't expect that in Spain. I was like, okay, so it's...
I love that you guys are talking on the cultural differences and just kind of spreading awareness, right?
Yeah.
I usually, I like to advocate for cultures and individuals in certain cultures doing what they do, right?
Right.
A lot of what we do is from what we learn, right? But as we build awareness, as we learn more, then we maybe start to shift a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So it's not to condemn people, but it's to say, hey, this might be a better way.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, I know you grew up with that, but like, it still kind of sucks. You should stop it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I had a similar but different experience. I went to Colombia. The community is called Malambo, Colombia, under-resourced area in Colombia. Okay. And I also did spay and neuter campaign. And one of the darkest Colombians, I mean, she was very dark skinned, the darkest her row, probably beautiful woman.
Right.
But she kept looking at me, and I was wondering, why is she like eyeing me this way? But she told her, her partner in crime, her other volunteer, that she's never seen a black veterinarian, and she was just in awe.
I love
and that she was so proud. And it's interesting because we talk about that a lot in the United States, but when we go internationally, sometimes our impact is also just as strong.
Oh, no, that's huge.
Anyway, kudos to you guys. Thank you so much for chatting with me
Absolutely.
today.
Thanks for doing it.
I love you guys much. Nathan, nice to meet you.
It's so nice meeting you. I love it.
And you guys keep doing amazing things. I hope you get all the sponsorship, all the brand deals, all the money, everything that they need. Hook them up. Find
us. We'll be in the ropes.
All right.